I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. I feel pretty and way and bright. And that dream. That dream was definitely embarrassing. Ah, what? Let's see if I'm, hello, endangered. Welcome back. Uh, Wait, was there a quest mark over Sandal's head before I went to bed? Hello. Yeah, we didn't actually finish talking to everybody before, I had to go to bed last time. So we're gonna finish that and then we're gonna hit the road.
Enchantment.
Clearly. Okay. Alright, we're gonna hold off on that. How are you, endangered? It's good to see you. Wait.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese? I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only
This
fitting
world
for me
is
to be
so much talking with allies. I'm okay with that.
Orgins, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains.
That sounds terrible.
Merchant cars.
Making dinner? Well, we all need some good dinner.
You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things.
Oh, old things like me.
Reminded them of the glory days, I suppose.
I guess.
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay.
Okay.
Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother.
Okay.
He lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
That's why I don't believe in nobility.
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tides. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
Well,
That's exactly how I see it.
I mean,
No,
for
well,
real.
she wasn't too happy with
As someone who
theft.
comes from a world where you have to salvage
I don't know what
anything you
stand
can
for.
find, I don't see what the problem
I
is.
didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
Smart.
You're quite welcome. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you? I hear the Dwarven King is passed on. Oh, it's true. She'd give me his son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think. And he was never quite right in the head.
Hey.
I took him in, and I brought him with me when
Me
I came
too.
here to the
I just want to give these two dwarfs
May not
big
be
old
much
kisses.
true,
But I won't because Sandal's a boy
Left Orgins.
and he can't consent, and I respect that.
We'll see it again. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments.
Yes, I got
He might
that.
have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes.
That's unfortunate.
Work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop if he knew how.
I'd patronize Idjit. I would go.
Seem to enjoy it, at least.
Well, in that case, we must protect this being.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. Or things in the lost tides. What good did they do lying there?
No, I agree.
Orgins, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
I like you.
People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
No.
That's what I tell myself. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times.
I know, this is probably one of the worlds that made me the most angry, if you know what I mean.
I heard from some travelers that something bad might have happened in Redcliffe, overrun by Darkspawn, maybe.
Wait, what?
There's no word from the village at all.
Aren't we going towards Redcliffe? Shit.
Someone fleeing the place, and there was nothing waiting for him there but death. He wisely turned around and came right back. That's what
Oh, this is going to be a problem.
Take it for what it is. It's not just Darkspawn and the Horde, you know that? There are people with them. Folks who are sick with the blight, and their minds are all twisted and mad.
Lovely.
I heard tell of a man meeting his own brother on the field, yet when he called out to him, his brother didn't even recognize him and just attacked. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Thanks, Bodane. Alright. Okay, I guess there's still more to talk about with him, but later.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you? I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds.
Okay.
Chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding.
I mean, if I could avoid talking to people, I totally would. I say that as I spend hours talking to all of you.
The young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
You could say that.
Oh, I truly doubt that children would be worth the effort. They are filthy, smelly things full of tears and snot and trouble.
I mean, absolutely nothing about what you just said is technically wrong.
She has, after all, lived a very lengthy time in the wilds and done many things I know nothing of. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to
Wait,
know?
what do you mean we aren't people, Ed? What do you mean you aren't people?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Let's see. Okay, that's what you meant.
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents.
All right,
You
fine.
have no notion to learn such a skill for yourself. Sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Story of my life.
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
I've had so many different bodies at this point, but that was still a very unique way of looking at things.
Oh? Then I have no doubt your people do much to keep their talents well hidden from humans. I wonder if I was
Fair
to
enough.
ask one of your keepers of the origin of their magics, if there would be any relation to what I was taught. Ah, this makes sense according to what I know of the elves. Alas. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I mean, if you're an unnatural abomination, I'm like 10,000 times over.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Dust is always gathering on me.
I await your command. At times, perhaps, a world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke...
I mean, I don't like wolves, but fair enough.
For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long.
I don't know, I've been emotionally stunted for like 1,000 years at this point.
I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. It was encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. And a foolish one.
I mean,
Right to break me of my fascination.
I see
Beauty
both
and
points,
power are
really.
fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning.
I don't know if I can fully get behind that, but
As difficult as they might have been. Do I not? I am still an apostate mage, even if I have left the wilds. The Darkspawn are yet undefeated? No, there is much that remains. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
there's nothing wrong with having dreams, Morgan.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you? Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Well, what do you want to know? I can tell you all kinds of insane stories.
Oh, what luck. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me?
Riding atop a dragon, firing machine guns while,
The wilds and
singing Joy to the World.
real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness. For the most part, Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming.
Yeah, people
I was
suck.
familiar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Like party, drugs, and social environments.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps.
Did I ever tell you about the time that, I lit myself on fire and rode, a nuclear warhead while firing off my automatic machine gun down the throat of the Porky Puff? Oh, wait, we're still talking about you? Okay, back to you.
Some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested. Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive.
You are not wrong.
Eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that
Fair
I
enough.
have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting? Do not speak to me of trivialities. Your culture is not so entirely different.
Okay, but I'm not actually 100% sure what my culture is. I just popped into this body a couple days ago.
How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again. Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well,
Look, I like having friends, okay?
follows us, yes?
I don't keep friends for very long, so I like to enjoy them while they're here.
Command. So, full of questions, are you? My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
I don't know if I like where this is going.
They came with as much swagger and arrogance as they did self-righteousness.
I no longer feel bad for the Templars. That's a good point.
Flemeth would warn them once. It was a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait.
That
He'd get
sucks.
a little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom. It was a game, and I, a young girl. If I didn't get to play, I would have been very upset. Thankfully,
You listen to this while peeling potatoes. This is fun.
once they
Well,
found
just
us, Flemeth would
as long as you don't
tell
imagine the
us
potatoes as
when we
Templars that
were
you're
not
peeling,
within the forest once
that is
again.
okay.
I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum. Would they have regretted hurting me?
Yeah.
Failed. Yet do you think they would not have gleefully held my head aloft as a trophy?
Religious nut.
No
Yeah, right.
rules,
All right.
no
All right.
business,
You win.
No mercy. There are only absolutes, so only survival matters. If
This
we
is why
cannot
zealotry's
afford
bad.
Anything, 'tis this. First, you must survive. Do you disagree?
My entire mantra is about survival.
Oh, I would ask what exactly, but I'm certain that would be a lengthy conversation, and suddenly I grow very weary.
That happens to a lot of people who try to talk to me.
Task at hand. I await your command.
Ooh. Okay, I completely misunderstood that cue there.
So, full of questions, are you?
I got Morgan mad at me.
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be? Sometimes I do wonder the very same thing. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother?
Can't say that I have.
Ah, I see. That does explain much.
I mean, I don't know a lot in
Flemeth
general.
told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Sure.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Okay, I'm following.
Many centuries before this land was even named Ferelden.
Right. Again, I kind of got dropped in this world.
Fell in love with Osen,
When was this land named Ferelden?
the castle of her husband, the Dreadlord Conobar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conobar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife. And Osen agreed.
Well, that sucks.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas
Oh.
Flemeth who suggested the arrangement.
Interesting.
All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess.
I see where this is
Osen was
going.
led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge. Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later.
Wait, what do you mean?
Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong.
Again,
The
what?
legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies. The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero.
This is why history
But although attached
sucks.
to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came. But Mother claims not to know how it began. I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories.
Okay, again,
On the
makes
whole,
sense.
Yes, I believe this tale, if not all. The demon within her has transformed her into
Oh,
legend.
you've
is
told it
true,
with
but
just
it's
enough
not
embellishment.
mysterious, nevertheless. Oh, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on. I await your command. So, full of questions, are you? I await your... We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Nope. I don't want to ask any of that. Well, after all that, we're finally done talking to Morgan.
You are not quite as callow as I thought.
Oh, trust me, I am
Unexpected.
incredibly callow.
You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Okay, I like you.
I was sent to be the eyes of the Antom. The Arishok asked, "What is the Blight?" By his curiosity, I am now here. The one who commands the Antom, the body of the Kunari.
No, I actually don't know what callow means. I have no idea what that means.
A portion of it. Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed?
All right, fine.
That is your answer. Yes. Never. I cannot go home.
Wait, what? How come?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. Does it matter? Very well. I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
I mean, yeah.
I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell. I am told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke, I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
Oh, I definitely can relate to losing your blade.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed, I asked my rescuers what had become of it. I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down. Do your people have no souls as we know them? Convenient for you.
Well, I don't,
The
but
sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people.
what happens if it breaks?
Across Ferelden and Tevinter, unarmed and alone, to bring my report to the Arishok. I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath. If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now. Near Lake Callanhad. Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same. Why are we stopping? There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful? You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight. No. Get used to disappointment.
Always
They're
do.
not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty. I am. I have always fought in war, elf.
Sten is great, man. His military to the point. He respects you being firm and against us. Oh, interesting.
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands. We do now. The enemy is everywhere. The jungle itself, vipers, hunting cats. Even some of the flowers can kill the unwary. And always there is the Imperium and the Talvashoth. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate. As you wish.
Okay, just one.
Hold. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised. To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Our farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are. What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
I don't know if I like this mindset, but okay.
Meant by whom? And if that were indeed his purpose, why did that mysterious source of meaning not make him so to begin with? You can learn to find it in doing your duty, in serving your people. There is no need to search for it. Shall we move on? There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Ah, cookies.
Yes, we have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied. Shall we move on? Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Seheron. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
Yeah.
True. I was trying to forget that part. Shall we move on?
Yes.
As you wish.
All right. I think I'm content. Let's see. I already spoke to Alistair, and yeah, no, we're good. We can carry on. All right.
Yes.
Indeed.
All right. Let's go, endangered. All right. Okay, I was just at Lothering Denerim, party camp, Soldier's Peak. We can do that later. Don't know what that means. I don't. Stop. Danger time. All right, keep your eyes open for there's a pert.
Back off. I was here first.
Danger, sickum.
Why, you looking to buy one? Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it. I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Fair enough.
He was going to Orgins, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
Will do. All right. Yeah, no, I want to venture forth. Yes, I'm prioritizing finding Sten's blade. What of it?
Slay these monsters.
I fucking hate the emissaries. Sten's blade is a very decent weapon from. That's good to know. Is that all of them? I think. That's all of them. All right, let's continue to our destination. Hello? Good. You can send his regards right back to him. Oh. Sten's down for the count.
My strength is failing. All right.
Okay. Mage is dead. Oh, hold on. Okay. All right. Take that injury kit.
It shall be as you say.
Right. Yeah, I'll take a little constitution. Alright, what do I... Rock armor. Definitely want the rock armor. Yeah, good, good, good. Alright, everyone is dead, and I'm happy with that. Oh, wait, I just remembered. We picked up Oathkeeper. That is technically better than what I've currently got. I don't remember when and why we got Oathkeeper, but I've got it.
Let kings fight over kings. Trade needs to flow.
Good. Morgan could use that.
I've never seen an elf down here before.
You have some kind of problem. Oh? What was this about? I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Okay, elaborate. Oh. Okay. Well, he elaborated. I asked him to elaborate, and he did. I can't complain too much with the results, I suppose. Good one, Stan.
Perhaps there'll be better trading in Redcliffe.
If you make it to Redcliffe, let me know. I think that's might be where we're going after this.
Oh, beg your pardon, friend. You, startled me a bit. Can what? I'm sorry, I don't know what that...
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir. I don't have it. I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here.
Of course you did.
A dwarf near Redcliffe. Dwyn, I think his name was.
Ah.
I don't rightly know. He said he was a collector. It's none of my business what a person wants with my merchandise once it's changed hands.
All right, fine. All right, that's fair. I can't fault you too much for that one.
Greetings, milady. Best be careful.
Let's see, it's only a mid-game weapon, really. I mean, either way,
There are other
you get to keep your balls for now.
Don't look at me like that.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Hey, I love merchants.
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
Testify.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
I would not count on it.
Twice a year, I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
Wait, can I not actually...
Again, your interest flatters me finely.
I was hoping we could trade, but okay.
bloody dwarves will argue themselves into poverty if they aren't careful.
Okay. I am going to say endangered. I'm probably going to have to bench you. Just because I kind of feel if we're going to Redcliffe, Alistair should be present, you know? Since his diplomacy could be helpful, and or maybe diplomacy is the wrong word I'm looking for. His familial ties with the people of Redcliffe might be beneficial.
understand. You look like a woman.
I mean, I think I currently am one. Are you...
Flirting. I don't know this word. Speak the common tongue. You are a Grey Warden, so it follows that you can't be a woman. Women are priests, artisans, shopkeepers, or farmers. They don't fight.
I can't help but feel that Dragon Age 2 is calling and they are screaming retcon or something like that. I don't know.
Why would women ever wish to be men? That makes no sense.
Now Dragon Age Inquisition is calling and saying, huh. I need to put this phone on mute. All these other Dragon Ages are calling and it's getting kind of weird.
Do they also wish to live on the moon? That's as attainable.
Oh, good for it. You know, I've been to the moon in some of my life, so yes, I agree.
One of those things can't be true. A person is born, Gunari or human or elven or dwarf. He doesn't choose that.
Ha!
The size of
Joke's
his
on you.
whether he is
I've been able to
good or
choose
evil,
some of my I mean, it's mostly the twitty twats who do it, but still.
These are beyond his control. We do not choose. We simply are. Can they? We'll see.
I think I pissed him off. Hey, Alistair, you coming?
Something on your mind?
I mean, it's true.
Unless they were asking me, you know. Well, there was that one time in Denerim that those women were not like you. Why? Is this your way of telling me you think I'm handsome?
I mean, I think it's kind of an objective fact. Yeah, come on, you know you're good looking. I mean, everyone here is kind of good looking, but still.
Doesn't much of a pretty girl say that though. Beats being run through with a sword
It's
any day. So,
they, them,
part where I get
personal.
Oh, well, I'll think about it then. Sometime soon, I'm sure.
Wait, that was flirting? I didn't realize that counted as flirting since it was just an option in my brain to
I must say that
state a
this
fact.
has opened my eyes to how wrong some are about the Dalish. You are not at all savage, and I've not seen you snatch away women and children without provocation.
I'm sorry, that's a belief about elves in this world? Huh.
No, of course not. I am just saying that many believe such awful things about the Dalish. If my people were more open to interacting with yours, we could do away with such misperceptions. I hear many city folk talk about how wonderful it must be to live simpler lives, close to the earth. They could learn from the Dalish.
I mean, I get tripped and get face first in the dirt all the time.
How marvelous that must be.
It
have met
depends.
elves, and those that I have met were pledged to the service of Orlesian nobles.
This would be very much grim fantasy, at least at first. Well, this world is very... Okay, fair enough.
Elven servants are well compensated for their services.
Yeah, but I don't serve other people if I can help it.
A well-trained elven servant is
I had to
highly
do
valued.
nothing but serve for a good
They
chunk
are
of my
nimble
life
and dexterous.
in the world of God Eater, and I did not like 1 minute of it. Yeah, I don't want to keep...
I am sorry. I have offended and I did not mean to do so.
You didn't offend. You've definitely made me uncomfortable, though. And injured.
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished.
That's disgusting.
Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Ugh.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Stop teasing in danger.
Hey!
You know you're full of rubbish. Flesh dead as a dog. Food makes sense, though. I mean, you're not wrong. But only the finest dog food for in danger.
Yes.
Alright. Going to Redcliffe. We're going to get Sten's sword. Please tell me the world didn't just freeze. There we go.
Yes.
Yes.
Best give him treats that, yep. Have a biscuit. Should probably go. We should go there at some point. But later. I just got sucker punched. Huh.
You have coins, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, Old Tegra can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made. There's two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Fair enough. The world seems to be malfunctioning. I can't inspect anything for some reason. I've got a feeling I'm going to be very sad that I can't afford that. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, you know what? We're going to turn my brain off and on again. See if that helps. This world is very unstable. Okay.
You have coin, fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Okay. Again, I doubt it. But nope, I don't think it's going to be physically possible for me to put together enough coin to purchase that. No. I normally would. I just was, you know what, hold on. Let's rewind. I really wanted to see if I could put enough coin together to buy it. And since the answer was no, I want those gifts back.
You have Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Alright, that being said, but let's still empty my pockets a little bit. Gives a way to make your friends fight even harder. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, alright, I think that's... Oh, again, that makes me sad. Don't like missing out on those little books. Maybe we'll find him again, though. Fingers crossed. I mean, that just seems like life, if you know what I mean.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Okay.
I don't know. I doubt it. I've never liked it, that's for sure. I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in.
Okay.
He did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
I'm sorry, what?
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret.
He is a true blue royal bastard, yeah.
Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Wait, what was that? Shit, I'm now getting a phone call from a book. Huh. Saying something like your mom's name is actually Fiona, who's a mage, and she's an elf. Why am I seeing, like, retcons? Just the word retcon is just flashing in my vision just constantly today.
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it. Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Al Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly...
Wait, what? How can he be the king's uncle if he's not royal blood? I don't fucking understand. He is such a sad boy. And yeah, this is why I don't buy into nobility bullshit and crap like that.
Nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
I guess. I still just don't understand the whole concept of somehow just because you were popped out by, you know, of some... Just because bloodlines are stupid.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to
Like
help
being the
us?
mother's brother, I guess.
The Arl? Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard?
Clearly not.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days.
Son of a bitch.
We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Well, I'm just gonna make things worse.
Everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
I'll probably be
What is
next.
this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Van Tegan, our Lehman's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Happily. I've got nothing better to do. So yes, hold my hand and escort me around. I already don't like the looks of this. I recognize you. Yeah, you were in that magic flashback we saw of Logain being a bastard.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friend. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Van Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Okay.
Still alive, yes. Though I'm just as surprised about that as you are, believe me.
Indeed. Logain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
That flashback was... I mean, I should have called it a side flash. That flashback was something for the idiot with the controller. Okay, why is the idiot with the controller getting special treatment, huh?
That Logain pulled out his own men in order to save them. That Kalen risked the entire nation's safety in the name of glory.
That last part was technically true.
Murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man.
Yeah, that part's bullshit.
You're a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances.
Trust me, there is no circumstances where meeting me is a good thing.
Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill.
Yay!
In days, no guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
There are no darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
Shut up, Stan.
Perhaps.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think they were asked to contend with elves.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess.
We need to get to the Arl. Hello?
Your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put too many outside.
Why am I sneezing so much all of a sudden?
Is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
You got it.
Of course.
Ugh.
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know this, yes? Question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Fair enough.
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Of course not.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Well, at least I got some approval from Sten.
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the maker's
Why haven't Mother and Father returned yet?
thou who seeks his forgiveness.
Give me a sword. I want to help.
I fear most for the
Oh, little boy, you are too precious for this world.
I'm scared, Mother.
Why has the
When
king
are the
not
bad men
come?
coming?
Surely soldiers could
Good
have
day.
marched here by now. You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Kokari Wilds? My
Yes.
husband and son went there to bring the chant of light chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
They are super dead.
I am. You've heard of me? I thought that might be the case. Thank you for telling me. Maker's blessings upon you.
Keep your filthy blessings away from me.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Are you alright?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time.
Oh no.
Everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too. He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead.
God damn it, Morgan.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
You said it, Alistair.
Nice. If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful. I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody. You will. Thank you so much. Please find him. I'm so scared, Father.
Yeah, we're going to look for the kid, Morgan, and I'm not going to apologize.
Why hasn't anyone come to help us?
I'm here.
I wish Owen would relight the fall.
No sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I didn't think they made women Grey Wardens.
More of this shit. First of all, it's they, them. Whatever.
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
All right.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
I don't know. You tell me.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
That's a lie. I can smell that there is sugarcane in there, and I want it.
I'm the bloody blacksmith, and this is my shop. There's nothing of interest here anymore, whoever you are. So you best move along. All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you
That's
don't
all
make
it took. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but that's really all it took. Hey, how's it going?
Somebody's been drinking.
Shut up, Alistair.
You wanted to talk? Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
An idiot. You can call me Edgelord.
Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected that.
You also didn't sound like a dick through the door. That's a lie, but that's beside the point.
You might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Apparently this body does have charisma.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone.
Nihilism, it's a killer.
It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night. If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
Morgan, not now. We've almost got the deal sealed. Don't spit in the pie.
If you can. I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Maybe I will.
We will not keep.
Let's hope not.
What's this?
I said nothing to you, human.
I should not have brought either.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill.
I think I brought the wrong people to this conversation.
Men here, as soon as possible, if I'm going to get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Okay, I just need... Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if you disapprove.
Your command.
I really wish we could keep the conversations to just back at camp. Hey, Murdoch.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
Good, good, good. Well, enjoy your food.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge to the north. Right. Let's hope we see morning.
There's something over here. See what that is. Yeah. Well, I imagine a lot of us could use some alcohol.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes? Right. I've got some supplies, too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
I mean, fair.
Not looking for company. Why? I don't live here. Just waiting until I can leave again. We have nothing in common. You're Dalish.
Well, fuck you too.
I'm not here to talk. Just leave me to drink, all right? I just want to be left alone.
Which means I'm going to bother you again.
Why? I don't live here.
Right.
Just waiting until I can leave again. I'm not here to... Just leave me to drink.
Okay, one more time.
I said I'm not looking for company. I'm not here to... Just...
All right. I imagine maybe there's something I can do to convince you, but not doing it now.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see.
I don't drink.
For a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny. Not much. He's very quiet. says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy. Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight? That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
What do you mean?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly, he gropes me and pays me next to nothing.
I'm sorry, he what?
Could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
Miserable little shit.
No, that'll just make things worse. And that's very sweet, but I'll be fine. I'd like that. And maybe we could talk after the battle tonight. If we're still here, that is. Keep safe.
I'm sorry, what exactly did I offer you with that whole what about a raise thing? Alright, let's talk to the militiamen.
I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
This is why capitalism sucks.
Here we are defending the village, and he don't even have the decency to help us out.
I was drunk for the last 2 fights, and I wouldn't have it any other way. If you fought those things, you'd know.
I survived Ostagar, bitch.
We don't even got any more. Nobody's working right now. We're all just trying to survive.
Ah, what difference does it make? He won't care.
You sound like you're already plastered.
I hope your helping makes a difference. It'd be a shame you coming here.
Hey, what can Lloyd get you? Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free.
I mean, I can kind of see that.
Goodwill? I prefer the good gold, that's what. Hey, there's no need for that kind of talk. That's murder.
I wasn't threatening you. I'm just pointing out the fact.
Hey, look, see, 80 silvers. I could pay you to protect me. There's no need for any...
I didn't realize I was threatening you. I was just kind of...
But I... Oh, all right.
I approve. All who are able should fight.
But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted bloody...
I meant that more in the context of, you know, if the militiamen are happy, they'll fight more. I don't know. I didn't mean to get off by threatening them.
To join the militia. It's about time you did something to help out. I guess this puts me in charge. Poor Lloyd will have an apoplexy just thinking about it, eh? Lloyd wouldn't care much for that. It's an excellent idea. You hear that, boys? Drinks for the militia are on the house.
Ha! You're the best, eh?
This is a mistake, but I'm...
Keep us all safe, boys. And stay alive.
Again, this is probably not...
Fair enough. Let me see...
Probably not the best decision, but it's... Yeah, okay. Just wanted to check.
Many thanks, friend. I said I'm not looking for company. What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why? No reason. I just didn't know how you knew my name. That's all. What? Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked. I was told I didn't have to. I stay in the chantry at night, and I come here to be alone, that's all. Look, you're very pretty and all, but I was told...
Stop.
Just leave me alone. Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people. I just, overheard it, that's all. If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the Chantry before the sun goes down. But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me.
Talk and we'll see.
Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear. A tall fellow, I forget his name. He, said he was working for Howe. Arl Rendon Howe. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong. Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle. I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know. Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I believe your tone.
Fitting.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
That was, productive, I think. Again, at least I'm making back some approval with Sten by making everyone fight. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna loot your house real quick.
That about wraps it up.
Yes? What can I do for you? I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Okay. Sorry, I don't actually remember what that particular quest from the Blackstone Irregulars got me, but okay.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
Okay.
I am Sir Perth.
Yeah, I really don't care what I'm called.
For now, my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle. Or perhaps I would be dead.
I think the latter's more likely.
Grey Warden aiding our defense. Perhaps all is not lost. We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. Ask me whatever you wish. I'm not sure. Murdoch mentioned a blacksmith in the village, but I believe the militia is using everything he had.
Also true.
Might try the village store. It's locked up, but there may be items of use still within. I do not know. A fellow named Lloyd runs it. He refuses to close and evacuate to the Chantry. I suppose he might still have something to sell you, though I wouldn't encourage dealing with the fool. He's a profiteer and nothing more.
Oh, I've already taken care of that asshole.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here. As you wish. As you wish, Grey Wolf.
Okay. Gotta speak to the magic lady, and then we'll have to search the rest of the village. I was really hoping I could avoid talking to Chantry lady. Hey, your worship.
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
And I'm pretty sure you're a racist.
Many elves claim we wouldn't do the same in return. I would like to think that is not true, but I cannot speak for all.
I'm willing to believe they wouldn't.
Introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah.
Blah, blah, I don't care.
Which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
Yeah, I don't really care about your life story. I'm just here on behalf of Sir Perth, and then I want to leave.
Will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task? I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their death.
Oh, you seek them before you face death.
Something that is not in my power to give. Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Yeah, blind faith at its finest.
The Maker will watch over him. Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that. I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery.
Religion is trickery.
If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection.
Oh, good. A holy symbol. My least favorite.
I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
I'm gonna go drink heavily and do hard drugs.
I hear both Murdoch and Sir Perth are ready for nightfall. Excellent news.
Not really.
Very well.
Alright, let's search the village, see if we can find her brother. that was easy, I think. I'm pretty sure this is... Hey, little guy.
Don't hurt me. I'll go back to the chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm. I can't tell you. It's a secret. You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was grandfather's. And grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought...
Really?
If I was brave like grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother. Thank you, miss. But the sword is too heavy for me. I guess I'm not as strong as I thought I was. That doesn't help us now. Caitlin says everyone's going to die tonight.
Not if we can help it.
Really? You must be very brave. I wish I was like
No,
you.
you do not want to be like me.
But Oh, alright. I guess. She'll be pretty mad at me. But I'll go.
That went better than I could have possibly thought it did.
I can't do that.
That's kind of what I feel. Oh, here we go. You know, that can't be a very big sword if it's in there. Again, glad I found him. I know arguably I probably should have asked him for that sword, but it's an heirloom, you know? I don't want to take it.
I can't do that.
Bugger. Huh. I imagine that information about the... people might benefit from that oil. $400 years. Okay. Wait, so Flemma's mom, or Morgan's mom's been around for over 400 years. Damn! I'm still older than she is, probably. Why no swimming? I mean, not like I can swim, but I'm curious. Why can't you swim here? What's the malfunction? Okay, I could have actually sworn that stack of logs was actually stairs, but nope. Nope, can't get in there. Let me in, let me in.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking into my home. You broke into my house for that?
Yep.
Surrender the blade before I lose patience, dwarf.
So it's your sword. Farron didn't mention he took it off a live giant. I'll let it go for 6 sovereigns. The number's got a nice sound to it, don't you think?
If that's all you want, sure. Now, why don't you take your sword and leave?
Yeah, sorry, I can't afford 6 sovereigns for that. Plus, that's extortion. I know it's important for Sten, but that's still extortion.
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there. Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die. Maybe. Let's hear what you've got. And what good would that do me? The Jarl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Tegan thinks of me. What else you got? It's tempting. But a night with you.
Wait, what?
My neck for Murdoch and those idiots.
That's... Oh, shit. I did not realize that's what I was offering.
Are you serious? I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers. You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
At least it wasn't the 7 sovereigns, you know. Yeah, probably would have had to have killed him to get that. Let's be real. Okay.
Strange.
But what...
I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you were a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war. My sword is in my hand again. I should put it to use. And I
I'm
could
just
deliver
looking at a
much
wall.
satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the blight were ended. Don't you agree? Then lead the way.
That's a pretty good blade, yeah. God, it's cool looking too. Yeah, you know, I really don't understand all the little subtle nuances in conversation, I swear.
Stop fidgeting.
I don't like being out here, Dwin. The mayor's giving me the evil eye.
Again, I genuinely did not realize that... Oh, I can change? No.
Well, he should. Because you're a good-for-nothing liar.
Or did I not... Have I not taken any ranks in pickpocketing yet? No, I haven't. Alright, fine. Wait, hold on. Well...
Vashaden.
I am impressed.
Never mind. Endangered went for dinner, so... I'll leave Endangered... I'll leave Endanger alone.
Evan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you. The Maker sent you. I just
No! No!
thank you again.
He did not.
Maker keep you safe.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything? If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice. I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last. No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly? Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime? No, nothing comes to mind. If you have... As you...
I think we're ready. Let's go talk to the mayor and get this party started. I'm curious. Oh yeah, Sten really likes me, it seems. Where's the mayor?
Well, I'm here. I'm cold. I'm certainly gonna die.
I think you should probably put some armor on, moron.
I hear you got the tavern serving the militia free ale now. While I don't favor my men being drunk come sundown, I suppose it helps morale to have their minds taken off what's to come. You have my thanks. The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it. Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it. There's not much time before sundown. The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest.
That's good.
Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. My men are getting free drinks at the tavern. I suppose it's better to drown your fears rather than go mad waiting for certain death. I'm tempted to have a few ales myself. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go.
That's good.
Is there anything else? Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
I've already...
Then good luck to you. You'll need it.
I'm positive I've done everything I can. Well, that's ominous. Oh no, the Black Cauldron has been unleashed. Why weren't you all in the chantry? Why the militia wearing armor? I didn't go through all that just for... Well, it's time to roast some corpses, I suppose. Get out of the fire. Jeez, these things look like mummies. Guys, get out of the fire. Okay, well, things are going well if Dwin hasn't even drawn his sword at this point. Fire out of it. There's no way that was it.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
On it.
Come on! We need to hurry!
Dwayne, you better get your ass down here. Okay, I've got both my sustains active. Okay, we're in good form. This music is appropriately tense. What the? Lloyd, what are you doing? It was Lloyd. Oh, getting yourself killed. Christ, you're stupid. I wasn't trying to get you killed, but not staying behind the barricade, you kind of had that one coming. Is that everyone? transitioning, I guess.
Dawn arrives, and we survive the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me.
I'm not a hero.
Thank you,
I
dear
just...
lady. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
No Maker sent me!
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave
This is
their
probably one of
lives
the most religious-centric worlds I've been in, and I don't care for it.
walk with he who is their maker.
Yeah.
Long may they know the peace of his love.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Done and done.
You saved us. I can't believe we're alive. With Mother and Father both gone, I suppose they'll send us to an orphanage, maybe separated. At least we're both alive. I won't forget what you did, though. Neither of us will. Thank you. With Mother and Father dead, we don't have any money. I think we have relatives in Denerim, but we've no way to get there. We'll be fine. I promised Mother I'd see to Bev in safety, and I will. Oh, your path is probably much too dangerous for us. There are wagons going there, but it would be expensive.
An honorable act.
That's a great deal of money. Of course, I accept. With this, I can hire a wagon to take us to Denerim. We have family there, and they'll take us in for sure now. Come on, Bevan, let's find one now. Make her watch over you. I'll never forget you.
I'll let that one slide because you're desperate youth. I don't care, Morgan. I'm not talking to you. You can't pay me to talk to you again.
I'm still amazed we made it through the night in one piece and won. They'll be telling stories about this for years, I bet. Fighting's not over. We still have Darkspawn to battle, and if the Arl sends out the call, I'll be there for him. If you'll excuse me, I think I'll offer the Maker a bit of thanks for not choosing to be a wrathful god today. Good luck.
Repent your sins before death! Beg for the Maker's divine forgiveness! I have repented. Oh, Maker! Forgive me my sins! Forgive my fellow brothers and sisters!
I don't mean to. I just need to tell everyone. I was too late for my wife. She died so horribly. And she helped me? There is no help.
Well, that went better than I could have hoped.
to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Elena yet? Well, I'll give it some time. Right.
Sorry, I just wanted to check on you and see if you were okay. But I suppose at this point, just going to the castle is the best way of making sure you're okay. So we'll be on our way. How much money do I have? Because I threw out 2 gold coins. And I know I needed 12 gold coins to buy that book from that random merchant we passed. Yeah, not terrible, but I still need to consolidate my money. I couldn't help it, okay? But I wasn't about... I didn't think I had enough strength to intimidate Dwin out, so getting money, throwing money at him was probably the best bet, and I couldn't just leave those kids, you know, without anything, you know?
At least it's over.
Hopefully that gives them something of like a nest egg or whatever. So you never know if the...
Well, at least I'm still standing. We've won. We couldn't take another night.
Where's the... There she is.
I admit, for a while, I didn't think either of us would survive. It's good to see you did. Anything I can get you? Fair enough. Let me see what Lloyd stored in the back.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get Lloyd killed, just to be very clear. That was not my intention. But that motherfucker ran away from the barricade. He was out there alone with no arm. I mean, why didn't he get armor? Or at least a better weapon than a dagger or a fucking shield. Look, it really was not my intention for Lloyd to die, and I feel guilty because I guilted him out there, but well, there's only so much responsibility I can assume, you know?
It is sad to think of how much death there has been here. But we have saved the village beyond all expectations. You have done well, my friend.
Thank you.
I will remain here to guard the village and receive any fellow knights as they can.
Okay, sounds good.
Move along, friend. Thank you.
Okay.
Like coming home again, but with more undead.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family. I had no idea what lurked in the castle, and I couldn't abandon the people of the village. What if... Maker's breath.
Tigan. Thank the Maker, you yet live.
Who is this?
You're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone. What? Who is this woman, Tigan?
I could say the same thing to you.
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but considering the circumstances...
And what exactly are the circumstances?
I had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and haunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tegan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do. He is being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
What do you mean?
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tegan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help. For Connor's sake, I promised I would return quickly and only with Tegan. Tegan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Okay, so who is Connor? You keep...
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tegan. Please. I beg your pardon. It's a rather impertinent accusation.
Yeah, but you can't tell me that it's wrong.
No, I didn't.
Yes, it is.
That is to say, please, stop this.
I'd rather not.
I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. Came for help. What more do you want from me?
A better explanation.
I do not have much time. What if it thinks I'm betraying it? It could kill Connor. Please come back with me. Must I beg?
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
That is a terrible idea, Tegan.
Bless you, Tegan. Bless you.
I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my family. I must try.
Yeah, this is a terrible decision.
Dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say? What choice do either of us have? If your business with Eamon is important, you're going to have to go inside to find him.
He's right. Without our Eamon, we'll never get the support we need.
Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill.
This is a mistake.
Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
I hate that mindset.
You're a good woman. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
One fool.
No comment.
Of another.
Just get used to it, Sten. That's what I do.
Farewell. And good luck.
My monochrome is Edgelord the Idiot, Sten. I don't know what you were expecting. I think last time I was in a mill, I was saving a gnome from being flown off like a catapult.
Looks like something wants to die. Away from me! Now's
All right.
Are you losers gonna help?
Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there?
Hi.
Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
Yeah.
There's a tunnel? Then why hasn't anyone in the castle used it? We could all have escaped by now. Curious. None of this makes any sense. Not that anyone cares much what I think. My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here. No, I poisoned Al Eamon, but that's all I did.
Wait. What?
I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot. I was instructed to by Terran Loghain. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
You? A blood mage? Truly? I would never have guessed.
A blood mage? Well, that isn't good.
Why?
I dabbled in the forbidden arts, and they condemned me to death for it. I thought Loghain was giving me a chance to redeem myself. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart, and I'm responsible. I have to make it right somehow. I have to. Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
I'd like her less and less.
I thought that too. Connor has little knowledge of magic, but he may have done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses. Some, but he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. Like I said, he may have torn the veil accidentally. If he's involved in this at all, I really don't know. I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
I say kill the mage. He cannot be trusted.
He doesn't need to die, surely.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage. You can't just set a blood mage free.
Why not?
To slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
Give me a chance, please. I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do. I'd stay and try to help if I could. Perhaps I can help deal with whatever's been unleashed here. I'm glad you think so. So what now? You're letting me out? And what then? I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'd like to help out, but I'm not so sure I want to follow you into danger exactly.
Are you truly suggesting just letting him go? A dangerous blood mage? I guess not.
A foolish decision. It will come back to haunt you.
Then I'll go. If you can help anyone here, tell them...
Wait. Hold on. We're redoing that conversation. Again, the... We're gonna try this again.
Get away! Hello? Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from out... There's a tunnel? Then... My name is Jowan. I'm a mage. No, that... She... had me tortured. There was... I was...
You?
But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? She sought an apostate. A mage outside the circle to teach her son in secret so he could learn to... With the veil to the fade torn, spirits and...
Let it...
I'd say...
Give me a chance, please. I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can... I'm glad you think so. You're letting me out? And what then? I'd like to help out, but I'm not so... I won't, I promise. I will find a way to fix this somehow.
Where did my swords go? Of course.
Another battle, I see.
I don't know what... This is the first time I've seen these sort of things, but... Just looking at their feet, I'm pretty sure these things are demons.
It is done.
Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon.
Oh.
And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
Okay.
I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only, I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking, and Well, I found out she's alive. In Denerim. No. I thought about writing her, but I never did. And then we were called down to Ostagar, and I never got the chance. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about her except her name and where she lives. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Well, I didn't mean to talk to you about that, but okay. No.
I await your command.
All right. I think it's finally time. I think the armor boost is palpable enough that I should ditch the Dalish stuff. Quite a bit before I could even equip that. I suppose we should be lucky these ones don't have weapons. Oh, those ones are mages. Lucky me. Where? I don't see a trap. Oh. No, are these good boys gone crazy? Oh, that makes me sad.
I await your command.
Looks like something wants to
Been cleared out. Leave no corpse unturned, right? Hi.
Don't hurt me. everywhere.
And how have you not been found yet?
My name's Valena. The Arlessa's maid. Is she all right? What happened to everyone? You know my father. I want to go back to the village. Is there a way out of here? But the monsters! I'll find my way. I can run fast and I know the castle. Thank you.
I was not expecting to find you alive.
Looks like something wants to die.
Oh, great. You've got weapons.
Now's better than later.
I have been mistaken. You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met. You did, of course. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield. In time. There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on. As you wish.
I guess that means we're friends.
Got it.
I await your command.
Finished. Now, what do you want?
Okay, we don't want to go into the courtyard yet. I know we've been, like, causing all sorts of a ruckus, but I don't want to go, like, right up front and be like, Buongiorno, we are here. Do you want us to, got you and serve you on the plate, no? Or maybe we have to. Oh, actually, maybe we have to. Never mind, I'm wasting everyone's time again. What the fuck is that thing? Well, I mean, okay, it's a revenant. I can...
So you can get off my back. Now's better than later.
I think I'd better drop some treasure. Alright, I'll take the money. I still would have preferred, like, some nice equipment or something. What the fuck? What are you doing to Tegan? Isolde, you dragged Tegan back for this, you fucking bitch.
So these are our visitors. The ones you told me about, Mother.
What?
Yes, Connor.
You sold us out, you fucking bitch.
This is the one who defeated my soldiers. The ones I sent to reclaim my village.
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is an elf, Connor. You've seen elves before. We have them here in the castle.
Oh, I remember. I had their ears cut off and fed to the dogs. The dogs chew for hours. Shall I send it to the kennels, Mother?
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening?
What's going on?
Oh, thank the Maker.
I don't know, this
Connor,
kind of sounds like
can you hear
what
me?
happens when we fight for control. Fuck off, Lupa.
Woman, you are beginning to bore me.
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does. No! Don't say that!
Why? Doesn't make it any less the true.
Abomination and sundered the veil.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his
You
father.
denying piece of shit.
Made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody.
That's horrifying.
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This woman will have the audience she seeks. Tell us, woman, what have you come here for? I'm not finished playing. You can't make me stop. I think it's trying to spoil my fun, Mother.
I don't...
Stop talking.
Of course you don't. Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This woman spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village. And now, she'll repay me.
I see enemies ahead.
Yeah, this is 100% your fault, Isolde. I swear, if we just killed Tegan, I'm gonna rip Isolde's guts out and pull it out of her throat. She's almost certainly responsible if all these knights get killed. Knights, guards, whatever. Tegan. The guards are definitely dead.
Yes.
Not now!
Tegan,
Oh, thank God.
are you all right?
I know I don't like religion, but it's a turn of phrase.
Now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. The fool I am.
Yeah, you really are.
Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him. Yes. I didn't tell you because I believed we could help him. I still do.
I'm sorry, my lady, but Connor has become an abomination. He's no longer your son.
You! You did this to Connor!
Shut the fuck up, you bitch!
Summon any demon, I told let me help.
Help? You betrayed me! I brought you here to help my son, and in return you poisoned my husband?
This is the mage you spoke of? Didn't you say he was in the dungeon?
He was. I assumed the creatures had killed him by now. He must have been set free. How dare you! If this man hadn't poisoned my husband, none of this would have happened.
And if you hadn't hid your son's power, then you wouldn't have needed to bring him in the first place. Thank you, Tegan. Fuck you.
What you must think of me, my lady. I took advantage of your fear. I'm sorry. I never knew it would come to this.
Well, I shan't turn away his help. Not yet. And if Connor is truly an abomination...
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret to protect him.
Okay, I like you, Tegan.
If Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then... None. I trusted Logain. Why wouldn't I? How could I have suspected the mage he sent would be a murderer?
Oh, so it was Logain who introduced you.
Your plans. Do you not realize what you've done, Isolde?
Demon would only demand we do the right thing. I was not going to lose my son. Not to magic.
Well, you're gonna lose him anyway.
No. No, please. There must be another way. There must be something we can do.
The demon in Connor needs to be destroyed. Killing Connor is the easiest way to do that, certainly. But there is another way. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages, but I have blood magic. Lyrium provides the power for the ritual. I can take that power from someone's life energy. This ritual requires a lot of it, however. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option. Power has to come from somewhere, and that means either lyrium or blood.
Then let it be my blood. I will be the sacrifice.
He would deserve it.
Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more evil be of any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
Yes, but three rights make a left.
Like a sensible choice, with a willing participant.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
It's up to you, my friend. You know more about such things than I do, and it's your companion going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
You can find lyrium and more mages at the Circle of Magi, if they would even do it. That is an excellent point. One of the treaties is also for the Circle of Magi, after all.
The tower is about a day's journey across the lake. You could attempt to get the mages' help.
But what will happen here? Connor will not remain passive forever.
Very well. I will keep up here as a precaution. He says he wants to help, so he will keep an eye on Connor with us. Go to the tower quickly, then. The longer you are away, the greater the chances of disaster.
Oh, great. You're animating the armor now, dickweed. Okay, they're all down. Oh, no, corpses. Wait. What the... Why is the... It's probably just under control as well. Well, we just murdered the Chamberlain. Alright.
That about wraps it up. Done. Anything else?
Good to know. We're almost done here. And then...
I can't do that.
Oh, I kind of assumed. Never mind. All right. We're going to journey to the Circle of Magi next time. Then we can undo that idiot's mess. Good night.